Hey guys! So today I'm going to film a tutorial of a spring-inspired makeup look that also doubles as an everyday look using color. So recently I've just been so sick of winter and I was just a little inspired by spring. I'm just so eager for it to be spring, for this cold to be over, and I've been just waiting for the new blooms to start, the cherry blossom trees. I'm so excited. So this tutorial is inspired by the colors of spring, and I hope you enjoy it, so let's get started. Alright, to start, I've already put foundation all over my face, and I used my True Match Lumi for that with a beauty blender, some concealer under my eyes. I filled in my brows using my Maybelline brow pencil in blonde, and I've already done this eye here. So let's get started with the next eye. To start, I'm going to use Too Faced Shadow Insurance just to prime the eyelid. And this will make the colors way more vibrant than if you don't use a lid primer. So just really get that all over, even in the inner corner. And it will also prevent creasing as the day goes on. Okay, now the shadows that I'm going to be using are specifically from the Kat Von D Tattoo Chronicles Volume 1. But a lot of these colors you can get in the drugstore. You can get pretty much from most brands. They sell colors similar to this, especially now because all the spring collections are out. Okay, so I'm going to show you the colors in here. I'm going to be using this color, this color, this color, and this color. Oh, I'm also going to use that. So I'm going to use a bunch of colors, but I'm going to use it in a natural way so you can wear it any day of the week. So to start, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone using this color in Peanut. It's just kind of a champagne color. And just apply it right underneath the brow. Okay. Next, just using the same brush, I'm going to use this color in Lemmy. It's kind of a bright greenish yellow color. And I'm going to apply this to the inner corner of the eye. And it'll create a nice colorful highlight as opposed to just using a regular like champagne color. Really just apply that right there. Okay. Next, using a different brush, I'm going to apply this color Heart Killer all over the lid. And I'm using kind of a fluffier blending brush because I don't want it to be super packed on and super pink, because I want it to be kind of soft and able to blend into the other colors. So I'm just going to gently apply this all over the lid, just to the crease. Okay. And next, using the same brush, because I'm going to try to make the colors blend really naturally, I'm going to use this kind of lilac-y purple in Solitude. And alone these colors can look really scary, but if you know how to apply them, it'll look really pretty, very springy. Okay, now I'm just going to apply this to the outer part of my crease, kind of blending it inwards to the pink. And just keep blending until it's kind of the desired color that you want, or intensity that you want, I guess I should say. The more you blend it, the more it's going to diffuse the color, make it less in your face. And I don't want it to look like bright yellowy green, pink, purple. I want to just fade into each other. So I'm just going to wipe the excess of this onto my hand. Just now kind of wipe it off. And I'm just going to use a windshield wiper motion over the lid to kind of blend the three colors together. then I'm just going to apply a little more purple right here. Just making sure both eyes match perfectly. Okay, I think that's good. Then the last step for shadow is I'm going to apply color to the lower lash line, and it's this green color in Night Owl. Kind of a really pretty, like, foresty green. It just reminds me of like all the new plants that are going to be blooming. And I'm going to use this brush from the Body Shop. Now, if you can tell, it's super thin and it's tapered at the top, which is perfect for getting right into those lashes. So I'm just gonna apply it right along. And if you have green or brown eyes, this green color is going to make your eyes pop so much. Even blue eyes, the pink and purple on top is really going to make them pop. Then I'm just going to bring it a little bit out on the edge here, just to give it a little flare. Okay, and then the next step is eyeliner. Now I'm just going to use a brown eyeliner because it's a little less harsh than a black would be, and again we're going for kind of a soft everyday look, so I'm going to apply it to the upper waterline and the upper lash line. And then afterwards we're just going to kind of use a little blender, blend it, and then set it with some brown eyeshadow. Because you don't want it to look harsh, you don't want it to be a perfectly straight line. Not that mine is right now. Okay, so I'm just going to blend it, or smudge it rather. Just a little. Okay. And next I'm just going to set it with dark brown eyeshadow. And this will keep it in place all day long. And I'm just using an angled brush for this. I think it's the easiest. Okay. Now that that's done, it's time for mascara. So I'm using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. I really like this. I'm going to apply several coats of it though, because I find that it doesn't give a lot of length unless you really build it up. So I'm just gonna wiggle it around. I'm going to apply this to the top lashes as well as the bottom. But I want to really build it up first. Okay, now to the bottom. Just be careful. You're not smudging it too much or anything. Okay, I'd say that looks good. And if you're clumsy like me, you can just take a tissue and just wipe any mascara marks away. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, I'm going to move on to the face and cheeks. First, I'm going to use a bronzer just to give a nice glow to the face, using NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I'm just going to use a really big fluffy brush. This is Sigma F30, because I just want it to be really natural looking, and so these big fluffy bristles will just diffuse it all over the face, not concentrate it into one area. I'm not really worried about contouring, I just want like a nice glow. I just don't want to look like Casper. Okay, so you just keep applying this. Oh man, this brush is really shedding. To temples, cheeks, chin, nose, really anywhere if you're using a brush like this, because it'll just look natural. Okay. Next I'm going to do blush, and I talked about this blush in my February favorites because I love it, and it's NARS Outlaw. And it looks really like kind of reddish in the pan, but it will come out really pink and rosy on the cheeks. So I'm going to use a Sigma F05 small contour, but I use it for blush, not contouring. Smile, get those cheekbones, and just blend it out. I'd say that's probably good. You never want to apply blush super close to your face, to your nose, excuse me, because you'll look kind of ruddy instead of like rosy. Okay, blush is done, and I'm going to use a highlighter because I want to have a very glowy, dewy look. And I'm using the Benefit Watts Up. And I'm going to just apply this to my finger, like that. And then blend it onto the top of my cheekbone. And it just gives such a nice glow to the cheeks. I love it. I love highlighters any time of year. I think it just gives a really healthy look to the skin, especially if you have dry skin. Okay, and that's it for the face. Now, moving on to lips. I already have some lip balm on, but I'm going to apply the L'Oreal Paris Nude. These are Color Riche lipsticks. And this is just natural, super easy. This is one of those things you don't need a mirror to apply it. You can do it without looking in. It's going to look good. And then for lip gloss, I have this Revlon Color Burst in Crystal Lilac, and this is so pretty. It's kind of a light pink with purpley blue iridescent shimmer. And on top of this, it looks gorgeous. Oh, I love it. It just makes a really pretty nude pink. And then for the final touch, I'm going to apply some of this Sweet Pea body spray from the Bath & Body Works, because to me this is just the quintessential spring fragrance. It's very light, sweet, florally kind of. Oh, and it's so pretty. I'm just going to kind of mist it all over me. Give me a nice spring scent that I love. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the look. You can really wear this every day. You can make it as bright and pigmented as you want, or as subdued and natural as you want. All you have to do is blend more. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, please leave questions, comments, and video requests below, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye!